Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy watching. Today is August 23rd as I'm filming this reading. I'm filming earlier today than yesterday, so I hopefully won't have the sun shining through on me. All right, right out of the bat, we have the Three of Wands that came out. The Ten of Wands. The Hangman reversed, and Temperance. What I'm seeing is that there's some kind of a decision that you've either had to make or you're making right now, and it's going to lead you in a new direction. There's going to be a change. You might have to move or relocate. That's a big factor in this decision. You're trying to gain a new perspective. You're looking at it from different angles, and you're trying to balance out the pros and the cons of this. Again, a lot of fire energy, same thing as the reading yesterday. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're tuning in from. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Okay, what else do we have here? There's also a message here about an increase. So the numbers go from 3, 10, 12, 14. There's a big jump. I guess once you make this decision, you're going into double digits and you're going from 10 to 12 to 14. Something about like taking 2 steps at a time. It could also be the idea of like if you are moving maybe like 2 cities over or 2 states over. It could be an increase in, if this is related to work, it could be an increase in pay, an increase in status. 2, maybe you're doing this move to partner with somebody. Love isn't coming up here in any of these cards just yet, so we'll clarify. But there's something about taking like a step or an increment of 2. The increment of 2 could also just be about finding balance in this the new path that you're going to take. It could be more balanced because the Temperance does represent balance here. Oh, and look at that, the Two of Pentacles just popped up. So there's definitely an idea here that you're trying to make a decision because you're looking for balance. I don't really see an energy where it's driven by a partnership or by love. It's more so trying to find balance. Okay, let's take out another deck here. You know, it's been interesting for me to rewatch my videos. I'm trying to rewatch them and improve. I know the first few videos I filmed on YouTube, I was saying a lot, so I've addressed that. Yesterday was the lighting, and I tried filming a reading for Virgo yesterday, and I kind of fell down the rabbit hole with a very specific message that was coming up, and then I had something play out today because I'm a Virgo, and if I was a little bit more general or spoke about different interpretations of the cards, I would have pretty much had that reading for me yesterday. So one thing I'm going to try to focus on is not going down a rabbit hole with just one interpretation, because I want this to resonate with as many people as possible. Especially as I'm trying to build up my followers, and you know, once we have more people watching, I have a more permanent setup and everything, I'll definitely be recording more and going more in depth. So we have the Nine of Pentacles that just came out here, and that came out as one of the reasons why you're making this decision. So you might feel like you're not in the point in life like where you deserve to be, like you could do better. The Star reverse confirming that, so you feel like you could do better than with the situation that you're currently in. Your current situation isn't completely fulfilling. Okay, I had a few things pop up here. The Five of Pentacles reverse came out. This is too many cards. I'll take the top 3. The Three of Cups reversed. The Nine of Cups upright. and the Two of Swords, again finishing with that 2 energy here. So this represents a decision. So there is a decision about balance here that needs to be made. The 5 of Pentacles reversed and the 3 of Cups reversed. That's coming up as feeling like maybe in your current situation or in the recent past, you were pursuing something related to love, and the person you liked might have went with somebody else and you felt left out, or you might have suspected that they were seeing other people and you felt left out. And then there's this idea of the 9 of Cups coming up here. So you're looking for emotional fulfillment, but in the recent past you didn't really find it. Something didn't go as planned, the way you wanted it to go. And you're okay by yourself right now because you know what you're looking for, and you don't want to feel like you're dealing with someone who wants to see other people. So you're kind of chilling by yourself and enjoying yourself. Maybe you're going out, and you could be going out with friends. You could be taking yourself out. You could be just enjoying your own company in whatever way possible. Staying home and enjoying your own company, having people over. But there's a single energy that's coming up here because you know what you're looking for in terms of love, and you didn't find that in your last experience or your last situations. And the 2 of Swords coming up to confirm that there's a decision that needs to be made. And you're trying not to look at it, again, coming up with this Hangman reverse energy. You're trying to look at it in a lot of different ways. And the message here is that you really need to listen to what your heart and your gut is telling you. You're going to feel a pull towards the right decision here. Yeah, I think given my Virgo reading yesterday and the way it went, I might redo another one today after this reading and go for something more general. Although I do have one person in my daily routine that's also a Virgo, and I kind of asked him a few questions, and it seems like the reading may have been for him. You know, it could be for other people as well, but I was getting very strong energy that could be applicable to him, for example, but not for me. So I'm going to do another Virgo reading. So if you're a Virgo, or if you have a Virgo that's close to you and you like watching my readings, you know, give it a shot. The 5 of Pentacles reversed came out again. I'm going to pull a few more cards to go with that. Okay. The 8 of Wands reversed. The Queen of Wands. And then we have everything is fine in reversed. All right, so there's something that you're passionate about related to this decision. Again, I don't feel that it's love here. It's some kind of a passion with maybe what you want to do, your career goal, a creative outlet. There's something that makes you feel yourself that you're really passionate about with this decision that you're making. Now, you felt like you were wanting communication about this sooner. It took longer than it should have to get this communication. Like, there was a big wait, and you were kind of getting discouraged waiting for it. But it shows that you may have been a little bit like more aggressive, where maybe you followed up, or maybe you reached out to different people and you were more assertive about it. Like, I get this idea of following up here. And then there's another message after doing so that you don't feel like it's it's not a done deal, because there's a message that while you were waiting for this communication or offer or opportunity or information and it wasn't coming in, you felt like it was a done deal, like it wasn't going to happen. And after you kind of were more assertive with it, now you're like, wait, this is an option. It's not over. I actually have a shot. I actually have a decision to make here. The Three of Swords. I'm going to have to pull another one on that. Queen of Cups reversed, and then we have the Hanged One reversed again. All right, so all of these heartbreak cards are coming up under this emotional situation here. It could be related to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, with some kind of a emotional disappointment in the past. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. Yeah. It could also be that with the emotional disappointment that you never really received closure for it, but in a way it drove you to go after this new opportunity that you've got lined up in front of you, a new decision you need to make here. Again, it's not related to love. There's no topic at all whatsoever of dating or love in this reading. It's a decision related to moving and related to something you're passionate about, like in terms of creativity or work or a lifestyle. I'm getting a message that almost like a heart of stone. Some heart of stone washed up. It doesn't have to be for you, but it could be whoever you got involved with here. Their actions may have been very hurtful to you, and it might be because they're jaded. That's kind of what I'm getting. Maybe they're older also. They could be older than you and a little bit jaded. And if that's not for you, then whatever situation that you're leaving, maybe you felt like you're more valuable than what you've been doing. And that could be for a work situation. You feel undervalued. You feel like they chose other people over you to take on the higher level of responsibility. There could have been 3 people involved or 2 other people involved that didn't really see your value. And you don't want to put any more, it's not something that's fulfilling your passion anymore because of all of these limitations. So that could be the message for some of you. The Hanged One reverse coming up, the Hangman reverse coming up. All of this that's happened, whether it's with work, whether it's with a bad dating experience, or both, it's given you a very important mindset right now to help you with this decision. At the same time, that being said, make sure, balance this out, because you have to be honest with yourself. And if your mindset is in a place where you've gone through something that hurt you in a way, or where you felt undervalued, you have to think, is it worth me moving on from this for those reasons? Or am I just right now feeling more emotional about it than if I waited another week or another month? Like, would I mellow out, and would the situation improve? And that could be important for some of you, because I do see like a heavy heart energy here. And in making this decision, you have to just be honest with yourself. You have to take a step. The big message here is you need to take a step back and realize, am I level right now? Am I balanced right now to make the best decision for me? Or is my decision being influenced by me feeling down or upset or hurt? I'm going to pull one more card. If 2 cards come up, that's okay too. I just want like a final message for this, because I see the decision and the decision to move on in the beginning, but then after that, there's this kind of idea of all these things that have led up to this. But the 3 of Pentacles reverse, lack of teamwork. Again, that 3, it could be, again, a third-party situation in love or in work. The Emperor. So that could be Aries if this is about a fire sign. It could be wanting to start your own business or your own project because you've tried to work with other people and it wasn't successful. Maybe their heart wasn't in it and they turned their back. It could also be a job that isn't fulfilling, or you feel undervalued and you're like, I'm the emperor. I could run this place and you're not giving me a chance to prove myself or to do, you're not seeing my value here. So these are both more like work-related cards, so it could have to do with work. Lack of teamwork, and then someone who could run a business, someone who's very successful with business. So you may want to start your own business, you might want a higher level position, you might want to go for opportunities that'll give you more weight in the workforce. And he's holding the chess piece there too, so I'm getting a message too that you're going to know what to play. You're going to be divinely guided to know where to play your move. And with that piece, that's the king, right? He has a lot of options with where he moves on the board. So you might have options on where you move. And especially if you're starting your own business, you might want to look into where you started, where you geographically place your business. It could also be the location is important here. So if you are thinking about moving, something about choosing the right location, and it might be like illuminated for you in a way. There might be a sign that you get, or like an instinct or a nudge that you get about the location. I'm getting the signs could be anything with like bright lights, glitter, like translucent window curtains with a window open blowing. Furniture, or like a chair or a sofa that's a red or an orange or a purple. So I'll pull an oracle card to close out the reading. Another message about with this decision, you need to take a closer look. Because from afar, you might think that you're going to have what you need to go forward. But if you look closer, or something about looking at like the forecast, it might help you see just how far you could go. The 10 came out, so this is about learning. You might want to go back to school. It's also a card about doing your research. So with your decision, again, I pulled this just as I was saying that. You're going to want to do more research and look into this more. You're going to want more information. Somebody might want to go back to school. You might want to become a scholar. Look at the details. These cards are all like very serious too. Like no one's really having a good time. The only thing that I'm seeing with having a good time here is the 9 of Cups. And that's the only card upright about like focusing on what's emotionally going to make you happy. So the other message here is it might be a serious decision that you're about to make, but there's an idea that you need to still have some fun in it. And having a little bit of fun in your current situation while you're in the process of making the decision is actually going to help you. Because right now you might be hurt and you might be thinking about everything very like factual and serious, but again, you might be influenced by like heartache. And my advice to you right now is like just find some time to have fun and see how you feel after that too, because that's important. Because no matter what situation you're in, you have the ability to have a good time. So don't make your current situation like so boring and serious that anything would seem better than it. Let yourself still have fun, but do your research. And it sounds like a big decision you need to make. So for whoever this is for, I hope this helps. Thanks for watching and take care.